Imagine stepping back 2,000 years to the shores of Galilee, where the air is thick with the scent of salt and the promise of change. This is the story of a 7-day journey, living alongside a man whose words could calm storms and whose love could heal the broken. Day 1. The call. The disciple works by the sea, his life defined by the rhythms of the tide and the weight of his nets. Then, a figure appears. Jesus approaches with a presence that feels both ancient and new, extending a hand that offers a different kind of life. Without a word of hesitation, the nets are left behind. The journey begins with a single step away from the familiar and into the unknown. Day 2. Walking and learning. They travel along dusty paths, the heat of the midday sun softened by the wisdom of the teacher. Under the shade of an ancient olive tree, the secrets of the kingdom are revealed through simple stories and gentle gestures. Day 3. The first miracle. The atmosphere shifts from the quiet path to the vibrant, joyous celebration of a wedding feast in Cana. 6 stone water jars stand in the corner. Jesus gestures toward them, and the ordinary becomes extraordinary in the blink of an eye. The disciple watches as the water turns into a rich, deep red wine, a moment of wonder that marks the beginning of many miracles. Day 4. Peace in the storm. Night falls, and the serene sea turns into a chaotic battlefield of wind and waves. Terror grips the hearts of the men as the boat fills with water. In the midst of the chaos, Jesus stands with unwavering calm. With a single command, the wind ceases and the waves retreat. A profound silence settles over the water, mirroring the peace within. Day 5. Healing the multitudes. They enter a crowded courtyard where the air is heavy with the pleas of the suffering. Jesus moves among them. He lays his hands on a man who has lived in darkness his entire life. The man opens his eyes to see the light of day for the first time. The joy of the miracle ripples through the entire crowd. Day 6. Breaking bread. On a grassy hillside as the sun begins to set, thousands gather to hear words of hope. 5 loaves and 2 small fish are blessed in his hands. The meager offering becomes a feast for 5,000. The disciple assists in the distribution, marveling as the baskets never empty until every person is satisfied. Day 7. The commission. They ascend a high mountain, the world spread out before them like a vast, waiting canvas. Jesus speaks with a look of profound love, entrusting the mission of transformation to those who have followed him. The disciple bows in reverence, feeling the weight and the glory of the call to change the world with grace. The journey of 7 days concludes, but the mission has only just begun. A life once lived for oneself is now lived for others. From the quiet shores of Galilee to the heights of the mountain, every step was a lesson in faith, and every moment a miracle. This journey is an invitation to witness the transformative power of a life lived in the presence of the divine. May the peace found in the storm and the light found in the darkness remain with you as you walk your own path. The story of faith is timeless, written in the hearts of those who choose to follow and find their purpose. 7 days that changed a life. 7 days that can change yours. Experience the journey and witness the miracles.